My beloved, let me continue speaking to your heart because there is still more you need to hear in this moment of deep importance, and I want these words to wrap around your spirit like a gentle covering so you finally understand the truth behind what has been shifting inside you. You have felt the strange pull between comfort and discomfort, between wanting to move forward and being held still, and that tension has not been random but a sign that your spirit has outgrown old patterns even before your mind realized it. You are stepping out of a season that lasted longer than you expected, and though you tried to remain strong, something inside you whispered that you could not stay where you once stood, and that whisper was not fear, it was your inner truth calling you toward a higher place. You have been protected from paths that would have exhausted your soul, from people who would have drained your spirit, and from opportunities that looked beautiful but carried hidden heaviness, and though you didn't always understand why some moments collapsed, why some doors closed, or why some relationships grew distant, each one was saving you from a weight you were never meant to carry. You are being refined in ways you do not see yet, shaped quietly in moments where nothing seems to be happening, and strengthened in places no one else can see, and these hidden shifts are preparing you to walk into a future that demands a clearer mind, a softer heart, and a stronger spirit. You may feel like you are losing parts of yourself, but in truth, you are shedding what no longer aligns with your becoming, and the emptiness you sense at times is not a void, it is space being made for growth, clarity, and purpose you could not carry earlier. You are being called into a new chapter, one that requires you to trust what you feel even when you cannot explain it, and to release what you have outgrown even when it feels strange to let go. You are learning to walk with deeper awareness, to see beyond surface appearances, and to understand the quiet signals in your heart that mark what is safe and what is not. The reason you feel such heaviness before big change is because something deep inside you already knows that you are on the edge of transformation, and the old life is pulling on you one last time before it releases its grip. Do not mistake pressure for punishment, it is often the final sign that breakthrough is close. You are being lifted in ways you cannot measure yet, raised above confusion, placed into alignment with who you are meant to become, and even though you may feel unprepared, everything within you is ready for the next step. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned with careful intention. And while you wait, I am clearing pathways, removing hidden dangers, shifting circumstances, and opening quiet opportunities that will reveal themselves only when the time is right. Those who left made space. Those who stayed will strengthen you. Those who come next will meet you at a higher level of clarity. You will not return to who you were before this season because your spirit has already shifted too far to fit back into old spaces. You will walk forward lighter, wiser, and more aware of what truly nourishes you. You will begin to see why certain endings were necessary, why some delays protected you, and why your spirit kept urging you to slow down, reflect, and listen. Every part of your journey, even the painful parts, has been shaping you into someone capable of carrying greater peace, deeper insight, and stronger purpose. You are not in the dark, you are in preparation. You are not being withheld from, you are being refined. And soon, when this quiet season completes its work in you, you will step into a chapter that feels like fresh breath, clear light, and steady strength, and you will finally understand why everything had to unfold exactly the way it did. You are on the edge of something meaningful, and all that you have endured has been preparing you to receive it without fear, without confusion, and without losing yourself along the way. My beloved, take a moment and let these words settle inside you because what comes to your heart right now carries deep purpose. The fact that your eyes have reached these sentences is not an accident but a sign that I am guiding you directly, bringing you to this point for a clear and meaningful reason. You have arrived at a moment that is meant to awaken something deep within you, to calm your inner world, and to make you aware of a change forming around you. Perhaps you feel it when everything is quiet or sense it like a soft whisper in your thoughts. I am revealing what is now entering your life. A hidden challenge was placed in your path to interfere with what I am preparing to bring forward. This is not only about the questions you have asked, it concerns your calling, your well-being, and the direction of your future. The way you are moving now is important, which is why you feel pressure and resistance. But hear this clearly, my precious one. The obstacle will not appear threatening. It will look familiar, gentle, maybe even like a blessing. Not every open door comes from me. Some are shaped to appear exactly like the things you have longed for. What feels right to your emotions may not align with your true purpose, and I am stepping in before you take something false as truth. You are standing at a meaningful crossroads. One direction leads you to clarity, strength, and my full presence. The other leads to a burden that will remain long after the moment passes. I show this not to scare you but to protect you. I am guiding you so you do not walk into harm unknowingly. This is why some relationships have faded. Why certain desires did not unfold. Why silence surrounds parts of your life. You are not forgotten, you are being protected. I am removing what cannot move forward with you. Times of waiting have guarded you. Lonely moments have prepared you. Know the weight of this time and also feel the deep love inside this warning. Opposing forces see your light, but I see your entire path. The pressure you feel is not failure, it is evidence that something is resisting your purpose. Real opposition does not rise against those who drift without direction, it rises against those who carry purpose and light. You are being asked to remain steady, to quiet your inner world, and to trust that I am opening doors no force can close. Even when you cannot see it, I am already working ahead of you. Good outcomes are forming in places you have not yet entered. Trouble is being stopped before it reaches you. What felt uncertain was always part of a bigger plan for your growth. Now, as you enter this meaningful season, I ask you to stand ready. Stay close until the final word that will wrap your day in strength and peace. My child, there are times when everything on the outside looks fine. You manage your responsibilities. You find moments of joy. You move through your days. Yet, deep inside, something unsettled begins to rise. It is not fear or worry, it is a quiet awareness that something around you is not what it appears to be. I am speaking to you now, not through noise or dramatic signs, but through a gentle nudge asking you to look deeper. A subtle challenge stands before you. It is soft, small, and hidden behind something that looks good. It may come as an opportunity you prayed for, a person who seems perfect, or a situation that feels right. But not every open path is from me. Some imitate what you desire most. Your emotions can pull you away from the path I prepared, and I step in before you mistake something false for my design. You are at a defining choice. One path brings fullness, insight, and my protection. The other brings sorrow that lingers. I show this to safeguard you. That is why some people have stepped away. Why certain chances did not come through. Why silence surrounds specific concerns. You are being preserved. I am separating you from what cannot stay with you on the path ahead. Quiet seasons have guarded you. Stillness has prepared you. Feel the depth of this moment and the love within this caution. Hardship notices your light, but I know your true direction. The pressure is not collapse, it is a test. Resistance rises for those who carry purpose. You are asked to stand strong, steady your heart, and trust that I am opening the way that no power can block. Even when you do not see movement, I am already working to protect you. Good results are forming in places unknown to you. Harm is being redirected before it nears you. What looked confusing was part of a careful plan to grow you. Every step, every delay, every shift has been intentional. You have felt the deep tension, that mix of hope and pressure that tells you something big is near. The weight you feel is not random, it is the sign of a spiritual shift. This heaviness often comes right before relief. Opposing forces bring confusion, but I surround you with peace and favor. Do not confuse silence with absence. My timing is exact. My methods are precise. I am positioning you, not just to keep you safe, but to raise you higher. The pressure confirms the value within you. This turning point affects more than your own life, it influences those who follow you, the patterns that end with you, and the healing that begins through you. This is why the struggle increased. What I am unfolding through you will impact generations. Before something great arrives, a quiet emptiness often appears. Before a true blessing, there is a period of testing. Before elevation, a tempting distraction comes. This attraction does not reveal your weakness, it reveals your deepest desires. It will look right but lead you away from the path I planned. That misleading voice is old, but you are not alone. The same presence that brings life from silence lives within you and will guide you, sharpen your sight, and guard your steps. Listen to that inner knowing. Let it rise above fear, emotion, or confusion. This is more than guidance, it is protection. So pause, my beloved, and consider your next steps. Not everything that looks good is from me. Not every option is divine. Not every silent moment means denial. Sometimes it is care. You are standing at the edge of something important. The pressure is not punishment, it is preparation. I am clearing your path, removing what does not belong, and asking you to choose truth over convenience. My way will open doors your effort cannot. You have reached a quiet stage, but I am not distant. I am deliberate. I am not asking you to understand everything, only to trust fully even when nothing seems clear. You may wonder why things paused or why uncertainty lingers. But this stillness is sacred. In this pause, situations shift in your favor without your involvement. Staying aligned with me is not just wise, it is protection. Each time you resist rushing, arguing, forcing outcomes, or acting from fear, you step deeper into my care. In a world of noise, choosing patience is strength. Many miracles rise from silent seasons. You may feel this deep quiet now, where nothing seems to move, but know this clearly, you are not stuck. This stillness is intentional. I am working where your eyes cannot see. Conversations are happening beyond your reach. Plans are forming that you will not even need to know about because I am already redirecting what was meant to trouble you. That ending you experienced, that separation, that closed door, you saw loss, I saw protection. What felt like rejection was my care. I am not withholding, I am shielding yous. Some forces imitate W. My beloved one, pause for a moment and let these words rest gently inside you because what reaches you now carries deep purpose and clear direction, and the fact that your eyes are on these lines right now is not random but a sign that you have been guided to them with care and intention. You have arrived at this exact moment for a reason, and your journey has led you here to awaken something inside you and steady the deepest part of who you are, because a shift is unfolding around you even if it feels small, quiet, or hidden beneath ordinary days. You may sense it as a soft pull, a strange stillness, a sudden awareness that something in your surroundings is changing, and I am revealing this so you recognize what is trying to take shape in your life, for there is a subtle challenge ahead that is meant to distract you from the path meant for you, and this challenge may appear gentle, familiar, comfortable, or even like a blessing. But not every open door is meant for you and not every opportunity comes from the right place. Some things look perfect because they match your longings, yet they do not align with your true direction, and before you mistake something false for truth, I am stepping in to keep your steps steady because you are standing at a powerful turning point in your life. One path leads you toward clarity, strength, and a deeper sense of purpose, while the other leads to unnecessary weight that will linger far longer than its moment, and I reveal this not to alarm you but to keep you guarded as you move forward. Some connections have faded, some plans did not unfold, and some desires stayed out of reach because they cannot walk with you into the future I am preparing for you, and every quiet season has been protecting you more than you know. Those moments where you felt alone were actually moments where you were being reshaped, and the pressure you felt inside was never failure, it was the sign of resistance rising against someone with purpose, with light, and with a calling. Those who drift without direction do not face such resistance, it only rises against those who carry something significant. That is why you are asked now to remain steady, to trust the unseen, and to understand that help, support, and protection have already begun working ahead of you in places you have not yet entered. Blessings are forming before you reach them, obstacles are being moved away before they touch you, and the confusion you felt in past days was part of a bigger plan shaping your growth and preparing you for what is coming. You are stepping into one of the most meaningful seasons of your life, a season that will influence more than just you, a season that may break old limits, bring new beginnings, and impact those who come after you, which is why your struggle felt heavy, because the change it leads to is powerful. Before every elevation, there is a quiet test. Before every breakthrough, there is a tempting shortcut. Before every step upward, there is something that tries to pull you sideways. But you are not without guidance. You are not moving blind. The wisdom inside you, the quiet voice that speaks beneath your thoughts, is guiding you with clarity, and if you lean into that inner truth, it will lift you above confusion, fear, and pressure. Not everything that looks good is meant for you, not every pause is denial, and not every silence is distance. Sometimes silence is protection. Sometimes delays are shields. Sometimes closed paths are gentle rescue. You are standing on the edge of something extraordinary, and the pressure you feel is not punishment, it is preparation. I am clearing out what does not belong in your future, removing distractions that would weaken you, and strengthening the foundation beneath your spirit so you can rise without collapsing. You may not understand the long stillness, the quiet heartbreaks, or the unexpected pauses, but each one has been working for your good, shifting things behind the scenes, redirecting what was harmful, and placing you exactly where you need to be. What you thought was rejection was protection. What you thought was loss was redirection. What you thought was silence was careful preparation. I have been shielding you from people who were not sincere, from situations that carried hidden cost, and from paths that looked bright on the outside but would have dimmed your spirit. I am removing what cannot travel with you because the next part of your life requires a clearer heart, a sharper spirit, and a freer mind. You may feel distance from old desires, old places, old habits, or old relationships, but that distance is not emptiness, it is transformation. I am loosening the ties that once held you, not to leave you empty but to make room for what truly nourishes you. You are not losing yourself, you are becoming more of who you truly are. So when others wonder why you are quiet, why you have changed, why you no longer cling to what once mattered, you do not need to explain anything. Something deeper is happening within you, something sacred, steady, powerful, and guided. What feels like the end is the doorway to your next rise. What looks paused is actually being rebuilt. What feels heavy is preparing to lift. You are not being left behind. You are being lifted higher. You are being reshaped, realigned, and readied for a life that matches your purpose, your truth, and your peace. And though you may not see every detail right now, you will soon understand that everything worked together to bring you to the exact place where you are finally ready to rise.